Okay. Hey guys, it's Olivia again. Nice to see you. I've moved, so I'll give you a tour of this room around me a little bit later. I'm very, very excited. I thought I would do a monthly tarot reading for the month of June, since we're about to get into that month. And I'm going to just set it up on the table in front of me. I've moved, so things are kind of a mess. Just bear with it a little while, and everything will be okay. Just dance. Okay, so I've decided to use the Modern Witch tarot deck, which I'm actually really excited about. I like this deck. I haven't used it for a very long time, but I quite enjoy it. Alright, I'm going to direct the camera downward and we'll just get started. There we go. Perfect. Let's get started. We have 9 cards in this monthly spread. First card is going to be your current self. Second card is going to be the theme of the month. The third will be the key goal. Fourth will be obstacles to overcome. Fifth will be major accomplishments. Sixth, what to avoid. 7, what to embrace. 8, where to find support. And 9 will be advice and encouragement. So we're going to shuffle. I'm going to move this a little bit forward so that I have a little bit of space to shuffle these guys. These guys are very thick, so it is a little bit difficult, but I really love the imagery. The cardstock is great. So let's get started. Card number 1, card number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just moving them all because I'm running out of space. 7, 8, 9. If I need to, I'll take a look at a clarifying card. So let's get started with current self. We have the 4 of Cups. So our current self is saying currently that there is something that we are not interested in that we are getting. There is something. Let me see if I can get this to be a little bit more clear. Okay, so there is something that is being offered, or something that we currently have that is not wanted, or that we are not interested in. 4 of Cups. Emotionally, we need to reevaluate what it is that we have in our life, what it is that we want, what it is that we're thinking about for our future, what will make us happy. So that's what I have for current self. Card number 1 is the 4 of Cups. Card number 2 is the Ace of Swords. There's a ninja. Plant is getting in my way. So the Ace of Swords is new beginnings. There's clarity. So I believe this is stemming from the 4 of Cups. I should also say that while we're here, even though I'm doing this really backwards, that just take what serves you, leave the rest behind. I am doing this as a reading for the collective, and yeah, if you don't like it, you don't need to listen, or you don't need to take it as the gospel truth. So just take what suits you, leave the rest behind. So card number 2 is the Ace of Swords. And that is the theme of this month: new beginnings, truth, clarity, getting just very, very clear on your purpose. The Four of Cups supported that. Card number 3 is the key goal for this month. And we have the King of Swords. So yeah, we have some mastery to do. We have to tell their lies maybe, or things that we're ignoring within ourselves that we need to pay attention to, messages that we are not hearing that would help transform our lives, and it would help just make things easier and better. So the king is saying that it's time to clean house, that mastery is needed here, careful consideration is needed here, because a lot of this is getting in your way mentally. Card number 4, the obstacles to overcome. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is saying that a lot of us are trying to find stability when it comes to our earthly matters, finances, when it comes to our health, physical things. We are trying to find the stability and abundance and be in a place where we are okay. And in order to do that, yes, getting clear on what matters, what makes you happy, focusing on the things that you've been ignoring or that are getting in your way and coming up with solutions is necessary. This is an obstacle test because we are not looking for the solutions, or we're not paying close attention to them. Card number 5, major accomplishments. 4 of Pentacles. This is saying that we're starting to get things into balance, but that you need to be careful to let things go and be able to surrender to the flow of things, and also pay attention to what's going on around you, but not hold on too tightly. So it is a major accomplishment because we've had time and had the space and the energy to do these things that are for the better for us, and that we are making progress towards getting to the Queen of Pentacles, but we just still have a way to go, and that action needs to be taken. Card number 6 is what to avoid. 5 of Wands. 5s are usually conflict cards. What to avoid would be, and usually with passions, motivation. So avoid fighting with people in your workplace. Sometimes it's knowing when to just bow out, really. Like this card shows that when it comes to your passions and your motivations and your work, the things that drive you, that there are too many people getting into the picture. So whether you need to work independently or whether you need to do something that will just, make you take a step back, or just not fight with people about the betterment of a program or progress, even if you're right. It will save you more energy if you just do not engage. Disengage. This is what that card is saying. So avoid fights about work, about control, things like that. What to embrace, card number 7. We have the 2 of Cups, your relationships. So your friendships, your relationships, the people in your lives that are helping you, embrace this. Use this time to communicate with them. Make sure you stay in contact and that you're feeding these relationships, because you're in a time where you're either going to be clashing with your family and your friends and your partners, or you're going to be depending on them. So it's either a complementary or clashing energy here, and you just need to be able to embrace them. So make sure you're putting in the work and that they know that you appreciate them, especially during these times. So where to find support, card number 8. 6 of Swords. So where you're going to find support is through the people around you. This is a card of leaving situations or of moving on, like change that happens but that might not have been wanted but is necessary, where you're going from a rough to smooth patch. So the people that are with you in this departure are the people that you need to depend on. So if you've left something, or if you're with people and you're thinking of making a change, those people that are making that change with you, like your friends and your family, actually, going back to the Two of Cups, these are the people that you will find your support with. Because yes, we are definitely in a time of transition, as the Six of Swords says, and a lot of people don't have the choices that they want or the choices that they had before, and that can be a traumatizing experience. So the people that are experiencing this with you are the people that you will find support from. And card number 9, advice and encouragement. We've got the Eight of Swords. This is saying do not get into your head too much. That you have a lot of self-limiting beliefs where you think you don't have the time, you don't have the money, you don't have the energy, you don't have the permission. Do not let these things get in your way. If you've wanted to try something, now is the perfect time. You have the Ace of Swords, you have the Four of Cups in our beginning cards that say that you're not satisfied with what you have, or what you have is currently not what you want, and that there's new beginnings based on truth happening. So do not let your self-limiting beliefs get in the way of these changes that should be happening, that would be for the better for you. So the advice is just put aside those self-limiting beliefs. Try, do things. Just do it, Nike. It's like, feel free to sponsor me. However, yeah, just do the things that you want to do. If you could do anything without any repercussions, without any consequences, without having to worry about anything, what would you be doing? And now you think about what is in your way. Just do it. You have the time. You might not have the money, but you have a lot more space than you currently than you would have had before. So, don't rain on your own parade. I'm going to pull a clarifying card to see if I can illuminate anything further here. And then we're going to take a look at the shadow card. Okay, so King of Wands. This is the clarifying card. So yes, this is definitely saying now is the time to pursue your dreams and your passions, and that you might be going on a new path of mastery and, things that actually make you happy, that inspire you. So do not be afraid of those options. Even if you don't have the money, there are other ways that you can do things. There might be free programs. There might be asking your family or your friends, because they might have an in for you. But now is definitely the time to be chasing your dreams or pursuing the things that interest you. So that's what we have as a clarifying card. And what we have as our shadow card, which is the underlying conflict or a solution in this, or something to focus on, is the Magician. This is a beautiful card. This is a card that's saying we are in a manifestation period. It's like you're in a manifestation period, so if anything's going to happen, it's going to happen now. Go forward and chase your dreams. Cultivate those relationships. Don't put energy into the things that do not serve you, whether that is your passion, like whether that's your work, or whether that is, making self-limiting beliefs and thinking that you can't do things. This card here says that you can, and that you should just be doing things and going for it, because once you start, it will have a rolling sort of energy. So yes, there are new starts coming. There's a new clarity coming, and pay attention to it. Pay attention to your truths. Don't lie to yourself, and do not let them limit you. And underneath that is the World, completion, cycle being completed. We have the 1, and then we have the 21 right there in that cycle. So yes, that is what I have for today's reading. It's looking like a really good month, so I hope you go and take advantage of this great energy that I'm seeing here. And yeah, just, assess what it is that is making you happy, what's making you upset, and I think it's going to lead you to new places that you didn't think you would be able to go to. So remember just to pay attention to what's inside of you and what your truth is and how it makes you feel emotionally, and don't put energy into those things that are not making you feel happy, satisfied, fulfilled. And yeah, you were in a manifestation period, and manifestation is for good or for ill. So whatever you focus on is what you bring into reality. Make sure that you're focusing on those good things and not self-limiting beliefs or thinking that you can't do something. I hope you enjoy this reading for the month of June 2020. And yes, if you feel it resonated with you, go ahead and take what you can out of it. And if you don't think it resonated, just leave it behind. Thank you for paying attention and listening. If you like it, feel free to, say something in the comments, like, subscribe. If you have any questions, my information will be down below and I will be active in the comments. So I will see you next month for July's reading. Thank you. Bye. Hello, right here. I have a candle, and it's still not focusing. It smells very good. Let me see if I can tap you. When I have burnt my candle, or I burnt my match, I should say. It is quite hot. Let me grab a fork. Wow. Dorcas Maximus to the rescue. At least it is. Oh, and I broke it in there. All right, my candle is going. I'll take it. I just made the ugliest sound. Okay, we're gonna stop this recording now.